James was feeling unusually sorry for himself. "I'm getting old," he grumbled sadly. "I just can't seem to get about like I used to. It's alright for you younger ones, but my wheels are getting stiff." Edward, Gordon and Henry had all been on the Fat Controller's railway longer than James, but they didn't say so. It wouldn't have been sensible to do that. At last, Henry in particular grew tired of James's complaints. "Poor old Groaner," he snapped sarcastically. "It's no use you just sitting there moaning. Why don't you tell the Fat Controller that you're past it?" But James didn't like that idea, especially because of the way Henry had said it. Not all old engines, so he'd heard, were preserved. Some, so they said, were sold for scrap. James shuddered at the thought, and quickly decided not to take a chance on it. As its name suggested, the midnight goods left the big station at midnight. Usually one of the Fat Controller's diesel engines pulled it, but Bear was away and Boko was being mended. James had to take it instead, and he grumbled like anything. "All this extra shunting," he snorted indignantly. 2 days later, an inspector came to the shed. "People who live close to the goods yards are complaining," he explained. "They say there's a sort of groaning noise which keeps them awake at night. Would you gentlemen happen to know of anything about it?" "I don't remember hearing anything," said James's driver. "We were there until midnight." "That's right," agreed the inspector. "That's when they say it stopped." "It's probably only James moaning and groaning about his extra shunting, if you know what I mean," suggested Henry. "Oh, shut up," retorted James. "If you had to shunt at night, you'd moan and groan louder than anybody. And I know that from previous experience, Henry." That night, James's driver and fireman listened carefully as they went about their work. "It is you, James," they said at last, "but not in the way Henry thinks. Your brake blocks aren't holding your wheels properly, and when they rub against each other, they make a sort of groaning sound." With the problem identified, the Fat Controller acted at once. "I cannot have complaints about my railway," he ordered. "We all know that faulty brakes can cause problems, serious ones, and we all know what happened to James on his first day here, don't we? Tell Doll and Douglas to take turns on the midnight goods until the diesels return. James must have his brakes seen to, at once." James was pleased to not have to pull the night goods, but his nickname of Old Groaner stuck for several weeks afterwards. He even began to feel that it might have been better to be doing the shunting.